have 5 minutes early start. You can do more kirtan there. Would you like to play harmonium?
Yeah, here, yes.
Here?
Yeah. Should I do it here then?
Huh?
Here? Or here?
From here, you are giving class also, right? So I'll arrange for.
Hi, Krishna, everyone. See you. Hare Krishna. It's okay, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe everybody can move up a bit front, a little bit closer, so that new guests can move in the back.
Is this okay?
Oh, yeah.
For coming and participating. We have Grace Timanjay Mataji.
Hare
forward.
Well, not a little bit.
Yeah, just go to the front door there. Let other devotees.
Everybody who sits here should move that way. There's well, at least like 1.5 or 2 meters. People cannot sit anymore in the back.
Doe eens even.
Ja, zo. Dat kan nergens niet.
Ja. Oké. Once you are over 50, this is a very happy moment. If you find out that you brought your reading glasses, you are very happy. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay. So,
Zo, ik moet heel even achter je langs. Ik moet mijn tas pakken nu. Dus.
welcome everyone to ISKCON Amsterdam, our little hub in the big planet. It seems a little place, but it's a powerful place. And those of you who come here regularly hopefully will experience that, and that's why you come again and again. So whoever is here, please feel welcome to come again and again. With all our Sunday programs at least. We also have a Tuesday dinner club now at 6 o'clock. Ladies don't have to cook. You just come and bring your husband or take away after work. You know, we are all volunteers. So we don't have that many hands, but also in that department you're very welcome to ask the leaders of the temple to, if you want to do some seva, some devotional service, which is highly recommended because it will free us from the cycle of karma, action-reaction. If we do seva for the Supreme Lord and His devotees, it's very beneficial and freeing. So if you're curious, just ask me, or better even like Tochang Prabhu, whoever is here from the temple at this moment. Anyway, especially this gentleman in the white. Okay, so today I would like to do two things. Read from the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's a beautiful book. This is one of the 9 books. These are the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You can see him on the altar on the right side with the arms raised. He's our main worshipable deity. And next to him is Lord Nityananda, his transcendental brother. And they are actually bringing us the opportunity to do what we just did, chanting this Hare Krishna mantra. This was a sacred mantra, and it is a sacred mantra, and it was a secret mantra. It was not revealed, it was not for everybody. But because the difficulty of this age is that we are so distracted, we don't have so much wealth that we can make big fire yajnas, sacrifices. We have no long lives that we can meditate for thousands of years. All these things were effective in previous yugas, but not in Kali Yuga. The time that we are living in is very, as you know, probably difficult. It's full of pressure, it's full of anxiety, full of worries, and all of us, we are looking for relief. What kind of relief? How can we get relief? And of course there is Netflix, there is the liquor shop, there is gossiping, there is fishing, there is so many things that we can use our time for, but it will never quench the thirst of the soul. Whereas the chanting of the holy name of the Supreme Lord, it will immediately, whether the mind and the brain know it or not, it will nourish our soul. It will give us that relief, and more than that, it will give us love. It will give us prema. Lord Chaitanya, he came to give us this prema. Srila Rupa Goswami, one of his main devotees, he prayed to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that you are Mahavadanyaya, you are most magnificent avatar of Krishna. He's Krishna, but he's in the form of a bhakta, of a devotee of Krishna. And that's why he's also called Gupta. He's hidden. He's a hidden avatar, but he is Krishna himself. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nai Anya. There's no difference between Radha and Krishna. He's Krishna in the color of Radha, golden. That's why he's called Gauranga. When we just sang, Nitai Gauranga. He has limbs, the angas, which are golden. But he's Krishna, but he comes to teach how to serve and worship Krishna and how to get happy, fully happy, not just mind, intellect, senses. That will come and go. The whole body will come and go. But the soul is eternal, we are eternal, and we are longing for that eternal love, that eternal connection which we can have with Sri Krishna. But we have to discover it, we have to uncover it. It is here. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Shadjuka Bunoi Shravanadi Shuddhachita Karaya Udoi. It is hidden in the heart. And by Shravana, hearing and chanting, this love for Krishna will come out of the heart. It will become, we can experience it gradually. And I don't know how you feel by chanting this Hare Krishna mantra, but judging by how you were singing, you like it. Many of you like it. Did you like it?
Yep.
Yeah. And sometimes we don't even know why we like it, especially the white people. I mean, we didn't get this in our culture. We discovered it by good fortune, by the mercy of the devotees. We discovered it, maybe previous lives, who knows. But I discovered it many years ago, when I was 15, and I thought it was crazy people. But now I'm 60 and I'm still chanting. So now I've become crazy too, I think. Anyway, it is a marvelous thing. It is, we cannot estimate the glories of the holy name. And today I want to read for us from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Antya Lila, volume 1, chapter 3. It's called The Glories of Haridas Thakur. How many of you were here on the Gaur Purnima day? This was a few weeks ago. Yeah, Gaur Purnima day, the appearance, yes. Then Naman Prabhu, he was giving a class and he was speaking about the glories of Haridas Thakur, and I liked it so much I thought we should go deeper in it. So actually where he stopped, more or less I'm picking up. And who is Haridas Thakur? You may want to know. Maybe someone can say. Who is Srila Haridas Thakur? You can also guess. It's okay. Who do you think that is? If you know it, you can also say. You don't have to wait till nobody knows it. You know
A
it.
dear devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
A dear devotee, he says, Toshan Krishna Prabhu of Lord Chaitanya, yes. And his title that he got from Lord Chaitanya was the? Yes, very good. Nam Acharya. The Nam. The Nam is the holy name. The Acharya is the teacher of the holy name. And he was specifically sent by Lord Chaitanya, by Krishna, to exemplify and to make the way in a grand style, because he was chanting 300,000 names of God every day. That is 192 rounds of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. Some of us, we barely are able to chant 16 rounds, and he was chanting 192 every day. So that is extraordinary. He was also a divine personality. He was an incarnation of Lord Brahma. You know Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma is the creator, and he was also an incarnation of, who knows? He's mixed Brahma and Prahlad, Bhakta Prahlad. He was also, I don't know exactly how that works, but somehow when you are fully spiritual, you can kind of expand your energy, or I don't know, don't ask me the details of that. I hope to experience it one day. But from the Shastra, from the scripture, we know that they are mixed. Brahma and Prahlad Maharaj and another personage, which I didn't know. So why did he become Haridas Thakur? Somebody knows? Why did Brahma take birth? Because Haridas was born in a Mohammedan family. which was in the Hindu society of the time, we're talking about 500 years ago, it was considered low birth. So why did the highest person in this universe, Lord Brahma, take a birth in a low family? Because there was a pastime, maybe you've heard this pastime in the Krishna book, 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, that Lord Brahma, he wanted to play a trick with Krishna. Krishna was having his Bala Lila, his pastimes as a young coward boy, and he was playing with his friends. And then Lord Brahma, he thought, I wonder what he can do. Let me trick him. So he took away all the coward boys. He stole them, and also the cows. And he put all of them, he hid them in a cave. Then he went away. And then after 1 year of our of our time, he came back. For him, it was only a moment. But and then to his great amazement, he saw all the coward boys were there. All the cows were there, as if nothing happened. And he went back to the cave. They were still sleeping. How is it possible? But Sri Krishna, who is the most smart, he knew the mind of Brahma, and he had expanded himself to exactly all the coward boys, their names, their spots, their clothes, their manners, everything. He had exactly replicated himself as all the coward boys and all the cows. Krishna, he can do that. He's unlimited. He's the source of everything. So he had nullified Brahma's trick. And then Brahma, when he saw that, he realized that who Krishna actually was, and not some little demigod, it was his superior, and he felt very ashamed. And he bowed down and he offered beautiful prayers, which we can read in the Krishna book, or the 10th canto of Bhagavatam. And he was very embarrassed. Then Krishna, he listened to all the prayers, and he didn't say anything. He was just standing there with a little yogurt in his left hand, really kid, and he just let Brahma offer all the prayers, and then he didn't say anything, and then Brahma just kind of left. So he felt still bad. He felt he shouldn't have done that. It was offensive, apalat. So then later, when the pastimes of there was a moment, I don't know exactly in time where this was, but it is mentioned in the Navadvip Dham Mahatmya, which is the land where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth, that he had a vision of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Lord Brahma, that he would be able to take birth in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then he could atone. How could he atone? By taking a humble birth in a Muslim family, meat eaters. But then he would become very exalted, because he was, as we already discovered in the beginning, he was the Namacharya. So he was the teacher of the glories of the holy name. And so by his birth, he proved that it doesn't matter where we take birth. If we sincerely take to the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, thank you, then we can become elevated, we can become pure devotees. We can go back home, back to Godhead. We actually can. And of course, he showed it in a wonderful way. We cannot imitate. Srila Prabhupada, many times he said, we can appreciate, but we cannot imitate. We can try to follow in the footsteps by also taking the holy name seriously. So, Lord Chaitanya, he had great respect for Srila Haridas Thakur, and he was also elder. He appeared before Chaitanya. So Lord Chaitanya, as Krishna, he spoke to Arjuna, whole Bhagavad Gita, we know. But as Lord Chaitanya, there's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are several opportunities that he takes to hear from his devotees. Like here, what I'm going to read, he's hearing from Haridas Thakur, Srila Haridas Thakur. He also heard from, who knows? There was sometimes he asked questions to his great devotees. Who else did he hear from? Yes, thank you. Ramananda Roy, Srila Ramananda Roy. Oh. Yeah, mainly those two is what I was thinking about. So we will read from chapter 3, the glories of Haridas Thakur, and I want to start. Text 66. But before I get really carried away in the wonderful reading, I want to say that recently I have been to India, and I've been fortunate to visit Jagannath Puri Dham, where Haridas Thakur was living, because Lord Chaitanya, he also came to live at the request of his mother, Sachimata. He came to live in Jagannath Puri because she was living in Mayapur, and Lord Chaitanya was, in his compassion for all living entities, he had taken sannyas, he had become a monk. So he was forbidden to go back to his home. He had to, he did that for us, so he could freely travel and share and preach. He would not be in one place as a householder, as most of us are. He was freely traveling. But Sachimata was hurting, and she asked him, please don't go far, please make a residence in Jagannath Puri, which was travel distance, even in those times. We're talking, he appeared in 1486, our count, and he stayed on earth for 48 years. Yeah, I was really thinking on my way here also, that this temple is our worshipable deities are Nityananda and Gauranga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so this is like a Mahaprabhu temple. All of us, it would behoove us to get to know them and to become attached to them and to pray for their mercy, because they're really the easiest access to Krishna Prema. Many of us, we have heard you are from Indian origin, Punya Bhumi. My great respect to you for your birth and for your sincerity of being here today. So it's a great advantage. And somehow or other, because of him being secret, Gupta, many Indian friends, they have not heard yet so much or at all from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's like another saint. Yes, he is a saint, but he's more than a saint. He is Krishna Bhagavan himself. And to Srila Raghunandan Roy, he showed this. He revealed, he gave the darshan that he is Radha and Krishna in one person. So some or other, whether we knew it already or we thought we know it, like I think I know it, but I just know the surface, or whether you hear it for the very first time, I humbly ask you to please take it seriously, because all of us, we want to live in our full potential, isn't it? Even in the business world, especially, they say, you have to realize your potential, best practices, life hacks, even the little movies, or the fact that they're not even long movies so much anymore. Everything is short. TikTok, we become like, it's like mosquito. So it is so short. We can barely understand, and then it's already the next one, And this is how our brains are being tormented. We cannot hardly even focus anymore. So we really need a special mercy. We need the best practice, the easiest way back home, back to Golan. That is the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. The mercy of Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda is even more merciful. So you've come in a wonderful place. This is a power place. And if you want to make great advancement, then please take to the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's our humble request. Alright, so now we shall read some of this, and I want to tell you also and show you also some of the beautiful sights that I've seen when I was in India. That's why I can't read the whole thing. Well, I can, I won't, because I don't want to stop all the programs. But we'll read a little bit, and then the chapter is called The Glories of Haridas Thakur, but he is telling about the power of the holy name. Yeah? Okay, so let's see. It's possible to put it there, but if everybody gets spaced out because it's there and starts reading ahead, then maybe not. Try to hear. I know it's hard. So, Lord Chaitanya, even though he's God and he's all-powerful, because he gives us free will, he wants us to surrender. Krishna said that. What is this verse? Famous verse in Bhagavad Gita? Yeah. Aham tam sarva papilyo masuchaha. Yes, Ricky, which one is that?
18.66.
Yeah, this young boy, he knows 700 Bhagavad Gita verses by heart. Soon he will receive his gold medal because of that. Just sitting there like a little sports guy. No, make no mistake. There are very special people in this room. Yeah. Yes, so Krishna says, give it all out, surrender, I will protect you. But who did it? Very few. Now, who's surrendering? We can barely do what our husband says or our wife wants. We cannot even do that. So we're not surrendering so easily. So Lord Chaitanya doesn't ask for surrender. He is personally willing to give the name for free, so that we will wake up from the inside and we will start melting. The heart is supposed to melt. Now it's steel framed, but it's supposed to melt when we hear and when we chant without offense. So Lord Chaitanya is asking to the Nam Acharya, he's expressing actually himself that he's worried, because he wants everybody to get this mercy of the holy name, but he sees that people are unwilling. They were not taking it up. So he's asking, he's begging Lord Haridas Thakur what to do, how can we do this? So before we chant, we can, some verses, we can do the invocation. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Try. Everybody who's not moving the lips, please try. It's not difficult. You do it the whole day. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm starting with the text 67. Here and there I will do some Bengali because that's the language and it's beautiful, but not all the time. Priti Vitti Bhau Jiva Stavara Jangama Iha Sabara Ki Prakare Haibe Mochana. This is Lord Chaitanya talking. On this earth, there are many living entities, the Lord said. Some moving, some not moving. What will happen to the trees, the plants, the insects, and other living entities? How will they be delivered from material bondage? He's worried about the souls in the trees and the plants. We are all God's children, also the trees are His children. So Haridas says, Haridas Sekai Prabhu Se Kripa Tomar Stavara Jangama Age Karyache Nistar. Haridas Thakur replied, My dear Lord, the deliverance of all moving and non-moving living entities takes place only by your mercy. You have already granted this mercy and delivered them. You have loudly chanted the Hare Krishna mantra, and everyone, moving or not moving, has benefited by hearing it. My Lord, the moving entities who have heard your loud Sankirtan have already been delivered from bondage to the material world. And after the non-moving living entities like trees hear it, there is an echo. Actually, however, this is not an echo. It is the kirtan of the non-moving living entities. All this, although inconceivable, is possible by your mercy. And he said, when loud chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is performed all over the world by those who follow in your footsteps, all living entities, moving and non-moving, dance in ecstatic devotional love. My dear Lord, all the incidents that took place while you were going to Vrindavan, through the forest known as Dwarikanda, have been related to me by your servant Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Yeah, this was amazing. Lord Chaitanya, he was traveling because he wanted to spread this mantra. So he went to Vrindavan through a forest, very wild, a jungle, India, jungle. And there were tigers and lions and deers and so many monkeys, of course. And Lord Chaitanya was chanting, And somehow or other, the animals also started chanting. All of them, they started to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. And the lion was embracing the deer and not eating. There was harmony. Everybody woke up to their spiritual identity by the power of Lord Chaitanya's chanting. And this servant of Lord Chaitanya, Balabhadra Bhattacharya, he had related that to Haridas Thakur. Now, when your devotee Vasudev Datta submitted his plea at your lotus feet for the deliverance of all living entities, you accepted that request. Yeah, that's another pastime. That Vasudev Datta, we know, of course, Lord Jesus. He took the sins of all the people on himself, and he wanted that way to be the bridge for bringing them back to home, to Godhead. And there are more pure souls like this, like Vasudev Datta. He was a devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was so humble. He said, give everybody's sin to me. Let me go to hell 1 trillion times. Let everybody else go home. And he meant it. And Lord Chaitanya's heart was melting. He was so pleased. And he accepted the request, not that he gave it to him, but this is what Srila Haridas Thakur says. It's already, just by that request, everybody's already delivered. My dear Lord, you have accepted the form of a devotee, just to deliver all the fallen souls of this world. You have preached the loud chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and in this way freed all moving and non-moving living entities from material bondage. And then Lord Chaitanya says, Prabhu kahe saba jiva mukti yabe pabe, eta brahman nitabe jiva shunya have. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, if all living entities are liberated, the entire universe will be devoid of all beings. Haridas said, my Lord, as long as you are situated within the material world, you will send to the spiritual sky all the developed moving and non-moving living entities in different species. Then again, you will awaken living entities who are not yet developed and engage them in activities. In this way, all moving and non-moving living entities will come into existence, and the entire universe will be filled as it was previously. Yes, because they're unlimited living entities. And even if one universe of souls gets all delivered, there will be others waking up from other universes even. It's so big, we cannot imagine. I can barely remember my grocery list. I don't really understand all these bigness, but yeah, God is unlimited. Yeah. So, because of time, I would like to now ask Toshan Krishna Prabhu to show, well, not yet, I'll just get it ready. So the thing is, after this was my first time to go to Jagannath Puri, and this, yes, after 40 years I went to Jagannath Puri, and it was very nice. It was really sweet. I hope to come back again. And Jagannath Puri is very special. It is known as Shri Kshetra, Shri Purushottam Kshetra, because there is the temple of Lord Jagannath. Yes, Jagannath is the name of Krishna, and what does it mean? Jagannath,
Lord of the universe.
Lord of the universe, yes. But it is an ecstatic form of Krishna. That's another story. I'll do another class perhaps about that one day. But the thing is, this temple is very old and ancient, and Lord Chaitanya also went there, and he lived there also he was here 24 years, let's see, and for the 48, and the last 24 years, more or less, he was based in Jagannath Puri. He wasn't always there, but he was, so he lived there for years and years. It's a very transcendental place, and many of the shrines, the places where he went, have been preserved. Well, not all probably, but many. So I would like, first of all, that you show the ocean of Jagannath Puri, which is a transcendental site because Lord Chaitanya, he bathed there many times. And also when Haridas Thakur left his body, Lord Chaitanya personally carried his body and bathed it in this ocean. You can show. And with the sound. Do we have sound? Hopefully. because even the waves are, well, that was maybe a different request, I should have been clear about that. Can we get some? Somebody knows? Vivek? Is he here? How can we get sound? Otherwise my other movie doesn't work. Somebody else? Vivek Prabhu,
Vivek Prabhu.
can you help out? He must be there. Vivek, yes. He's the man behind all our broadcasts. If you ever enjoyed broadcasts of this temple, that's his credit. Anyway, so this is the ocean, which I will just, yes. Prabhu, how do we get sound? For there, yeah. Do we know? Huh? Okay. Remote. Where's the remote?
Maybe from the mic.
Sorry?
Maybe from the mic and the TV. No, it's
Somewhere from.
Yeah.
Maybe from, I don't know. That just comes. Don't we have there's a box here? Yeah. Yes. Very good.
Usually the
Very
volume is too
good.
low on the.
Yeah. Okay, so just let's meditate a little bit. It's not long. This is a transcendental place. And then, if you like, you can show the next one. This is the chakra of the Jagannath temple. It's just a picture, yes. If you can zoom in maybe a little bit. Yeah. Here, this chakra, Srila Haridas Thakur, he was, because he was born in a Muslim family, he was feeling that he was fallen. In his humility, he was feeling like this. So he was not, he was a great devotee of Krishna, as we have already heard, but he never considered himself qualified to enter the Jagannath temple. What he would do in the morning when he would wake up, he would look at the chakra and offer his obeisances, and that would be equal to having the darshan of Lord Jagannath. So that is also, the reason why I chose these things is because I feel that I've been blessed so many times over, and I'm just thinking, how can I share it with you, my community? We just need to, the community becomes rich when we recognize our own good fortune and we endeavor to share it with the others, back and forth. These are the pretty lakshana, these are the loving exchanges between devotees. So I don't know if you like this, but these are my gifts today. Okay, so then the third one, we can see that is Srila Haridas Thakur himself. Sorry, I'm with my back to all that. That's not very good. But yes, Hare Krishna. This is the Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur. This is in the Siddha Bakul temple. There's this murti of Srila Haridas Thakur. And he can help us in so many ways that we do not even imagine what. But for sure, if we want to take advantage of this process of self-realization, the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, then we can pray to him that please inspire me to take up this chanting seriously and to purify my chanting, because the name is pure, but our consciousness is usually not so pure. So it will take a long time generally before we become able to chant pure name. But if he blesses us, we can make quick advancement. All depends on our sincerity. Yes, and then number 4. That is a very wonderful pastime, which I briefly will share. You see, this is a movie. Maybe you can try to, no, wait a minute, I'll just have to say. So the thing is so beautiful. Lord Chaitanya, he appreciated the humility of Srila Haridas Thakur, and he wanted him to have a nice bhajan kutir near the temple of Jagannath and also near him. He was staying in the Gambhira. That's a beautiful sacred place. I couldn't don't take any pictures, but it's too many stories for a few minutes. So anyway, they were close to each other, situated, but it was very hot, India. So Lord Chaitanya wanted him to have a shady place. So he took one used pick of toothbrush of Lord Jagannath. It's like a piece of wood, and he put it in the ground, and right away blossomed a tree, grew a tree with flowers and fruits, leaves, branches, everything. So that was one of Lord Chaitanya's miracles. And this was a bakul tree. And this became the tree where Srila Haridas Thakur would do his bhajan underneath this tree, chanting his 300,000 names of Krishna every day. Yeah, so it's the same tree. It's not even like a child of that tree. This is the same tree. So that's very wonderful. And there's another miracle with that tree in itself, because at some point the Gajapati, the king of the area, wanted to cut down this tree to use for the cart of Lord Jagannath, because every year there is Rath Yatra there and they need to build new carts every year. So this tree was going to be cut, but then of course the priests didn't want that, but they were not listening. So, but then overnight the tree became hollow. Just the inside of the tree disappeared. So you can see that it's actually, the trunk is totally hollow, but the rest is still blossoming and blooming. It's like amazing. So yeah, these kind of places are there still on this fortunate planet. So you can try, it's a little bit long maybe, but just see and you can hear the bhajan. This is the Siddha Bakul tree. These are all prayers by the devotees. I don't know exactly, I think it's made of clay. And you tie it and you probably have a prayer. And you can see how much faith the devotees have. This is the tree where he always was chanting. As far as I know, hope to hear more. It's very ancient. It might be the original tree actually. Hollow, see? He's kindly and healthy and growing. And I know that there was a devotee, no inside. Her name is Nikunja Vasini. And she took something off this tree and planted it. And now in Radhadesh, there's a tree, a little small tree inside, who was actually braided from this tree. Yeah, it may already have passed away, but not sure anyway. I was impressed. So I'm looking for things that can actually that you can take. But I only see leaves. Now yeah, those miracles happen. Lord Rangas devotees here. Yes. Yes, Nikunja Vasini, maybe some of you know her. She's a very respectable Srila Prabhupada disciple living in Radhadesh. Yeah, she once showed me one of the potted plants in one of the rooms of Radhadesh. This is some years ago. She said, this is a special plant because this is from the Siddha Bakul tree. You know, somehow, I don't know what, they took something and it sprouted and they had 2 little Siddha Bakul trees there, yes. And I think that now, I don't know, they're not there anymore, but miracles happen. We just have to look for them. So I was saying I want something, and then later I went to the little shop of the temple, and somebody said, I'll get this for you. And he bought very kindly this quite big piece of the Siddha Bakul tree. It's the actual tree that Lord Chaitanya, created for Haridas Thakur. So I would like to, in some time, I don't know, maybe now, would you like to know, because you have to do. What I want to do is give you the opportunity that you can get this tree. Maybe Jana, maybe you want to do this. You go to everyone who wants that, and you touch the tree to the head, and then I would say that you can make a prayer if you want to, and you can show picture number 6. Number 6. And let's just be silent for a few minutes, so that everybody can make their prayer. You don't have to wait till she's there. Just make a prayer to Srila Haridas Thakur, to the Siddha Bakul tree. Yeah, go to the kitchen. They cannot be silent there, it's okay. It's not that we are so much a fan of being silent, but sometimes there's so much noise everywhere you can barely think. So I wanted everybody to have a little moment. So, yes, we are the Hare Krishna movement. We could have been called the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami movement, because without Srila Prabhupada, this movement would not exist for sure in the West. But no, we're known as the Hare Krishnas. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada always emphasized the chanting of Hare Krishna. And even in Vrindavan, when everybody says, where everyone says Radhe Radhe, Srila Prabhupada he never said Radhe Radhe back. I just heard it again the other day from Shruta Kirti Prabhu. We always would say Hare Krishna. So that is something for us also to consider. The importance of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is there. It's really the Yuga Dharma. Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nastyeva, Nastyeva, Nastyeva Gatiranyata. In this age of Kali, there is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way but the chanting of the holy name, the chanting of the holy name, the chanting of the holy name to be delivered. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, I would like to invite you, as I do also online often, to some of you, maybe not all of you are in these groups, that to come not only in the temple but also outside, like Srila Haridas Thakur was saying, by the loud chanting, the whole world, what's this? Huh? No. Yeah, you can show number 5. It is the group, the Parikram group I was with. Just to give you an idea. Anyway, the point is, let's go on Harinam. Let's go out. Let's leave our safe little houses and this temple. Let us actually take up the message and the mission of Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada. It is a bit scary for many people, I know that. Maybe you think, oh my God, my boss, my mother, my family, it's like impossible, you know. But in the end, we don't even know how long we're going to live. We had so many mothers and fathers and bosses. Even in this life, we had so many bosses. You know, we should not feel afraid for our material identity, which is so temporary. We should actually take advantage, because I can tell you honestly, there is no greater happiness in my life than to be out and to, what is this? Ah, yes, yeah, nice. Yes, this was yesterday. This was yesterday. You can see it's many white people, not many Indians. Somehow or other, it's scary for you, I think. I don't know. What? Maybe you can tell me why not many Indians are doing this here. I don't really know. This was my speculation. Somebody likes to say why it could be. It doesn't have to be your reason. Lama Prabhu, do you know why we don't get the Indians to come?
I don't know for others. I can say for myself, I'm just occupied with other things, and I believe I can contribute better in other areas. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Somebody likes to say? Yes, Rangara?
Yes, I also thought a lot about this issue,
Yeah.
actually. My theory is it's very new to them, because we've grown up with pandits and with fire ceremonies and reading from the scriptures, but going out and actually giving the people the mercy is something completely new. So I think that must be it.
Okay.
It's not orthodox, so to speak.
Yeah. It's not common in your childhood or something.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that could be. Thank you. Anybody else? Any reason? Yes? Yes, go ahead.
I think maybe because the Indians, maybe they are in India. I think that.
She thinks not the Indians are not here because they're in India. Well, that makes sense. We hope most of them are. But some of them are also here. They also become expats, right? So, yes?
So I'm not from India, but I used to be a Jehovah's Witness until a year ago. So I
Really?
think it's it's my first non-Jehovah's Witness thing I'm attending.
Wow.
It could be stigma or also to be seen and to be bold, no? To have that, because you get a lot of pushback sometimes. So that could also be it. Or social anxiety.
Yes, yes. All these things. And I'm not sitting here to scoff you. No. I empathize. It took me a while as well, you know, before I joined. And even I was a punk. I mean, what you got to lose? You know? But and it happened. I was so scared because I had this really cool group of people in Amsterdam that I used to hang out with. I was like 15, 16, 17, 18, and they were like 25 and 30. They were like gods to me, you know. I so much wanted to be part of the scene. And then when I became a Hare Krishna, and they said, come and Hari, I was in Amsterdam, what if I meet them, you know, like, I barely dared it. And of course I met some of them. And they actually came to me with all their dyed hairs and said, Jeanette! That was my previous name. And then they would call me Yo because I was so young. What are you doing? Did they take you? Is it a sect? Did they abduct you or what? I mean, it was like over the top, you know, because I had so much fear invested in that would happen, that it actually happened. And somehow or other I kind of, you know, and said, well, no, I like it, I'm happy here. And it was like, that was the one time, but that was my, like, eye of the needle, you know. After I survived that, then I cared less. And you know what? The happiness is so great. It's like, you know, being in love or being drunk. You behave like a fool. You may know it or not, but you don't care because you're just in your own bath, you know, you're in your own emotion. And this is what happens with the, maybe you can show a little movie also of Harinam, just of that one, that Yes, some people don't like it, but most do. They're happy something's happening in the street. She can. She can't walk, but she can. That's the key. It's peaceful. Everybody's different. All kinds of nationalities, you know. It's a gentle party, and sometimes it gets very ecstatic. Yeah, they have like a really ecstatic one, or maybe they'll scare them. Maybe not. That's what we do here. That's out there. Do it a little softer, a little less strong. You can keep it on, just lower volume, lower. So the thing is, the Shastras say that even those who are not conscious of what this means, if they hear the holy name, somebody woke up here, that if they hear the holy name, millions of sinful reactions of these people doing horrible things without even knowing it. They just like a big nice piece of steak and they go to the prostitutes and they think they're enjoying life. They're with one foot in hell, maybe already mentally now, but they're certainly going to get bad karma, sorry, but it's just fact. But when they hear the holy name, and they just hear it, even when they go, Hari, Hari, oh, their life is changed. Completely. Their destiny is altered. And the proof is Ajamil from 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. He chanted Narayan after a very sinful life at the moment of death. And the Yamadutas came to pull him to hell. But the Vishnu Dutas also came. And then those are the messengers of Vishnu. And the Yamaduta said, this is our guy. He's been a sinful wretch for so many years. The Vishnu says, no, you cannot take him. We take him because he chanted Narayan. You know? And then it evolves. It's another story. 6th canto of Bhagavatam. Very nice. The thing is, it's very powerful. We may think with our little mundane mind, I have no time, I'm scared. And all respect. But the thing is, the yajna it's so much greater, and you get so much benefit. Not just you, your children, your grandmother, your many generations before you, after you. This is the yagya, and it is free. All it takes is some time, not even Lakshmi, not even money. It is an open door back home. It is really, and it's very nice, and you get nice friendships. Nartakirana, what do you think? The devotees you go to with on Harinam, how do you feel?
I love it. I like it very much. Because sometimes we feel that God, Gauranga or Nityananda, they're here.
Mm.
You feel it. Something in your heart. Because sometimes you feel that people, like crazy drunk people, they start dancing. And you feel the energy.
Yes, it's
It's really
amazing. And then you go home and you feel like completely clean from inside. The whole, isn't it Joost?
Yes.
And he's pretty, excuse me, I think you're pretty shy. You're like a private person, isn't it?
Yes, it's true.
You're not exactly somebody who's just going like, okay, look at me, you know? Isn't it?
Yes, it's true.
How do you like Harinam? He never misses one.
I like it very much.
What's so nice
when you go
about it?
thinking in your head, you know, you think what all the people thinking about you, and when you're doing that, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Especially when just after we begin and go over, and it just it goes away.
It's
That's it.
magic. Thank you. It's beyond magic. It's so nice. It's nice in the temple, but it's so much more nice outside. And then sometimes we also go to Vondelpark. We sit down. It's maybe a little bit less scary. We'll also advertise that. And you can like put your toe in the water and try it out. Okay? I thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And I wish you well. We all wish you well. Let's continue with our Gora Artik now. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki, Shri Haridas Thakur Namacharya ki, Shri Prabhupada ki, Gaur Premanande, Bhakti Manjari ki jai.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Yes, very nice. Yes. Do you want some more water? Would you like to lead? Nee, ik heb maar 2 handen.
Sri Sri Kantai Gaurachandra ki.
Oh, Hare
His Divine Loving Grace, Amai Charanara Vinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai! ISKCON BBT Foundercharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai! Jai Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Astudara Sata Shri Srimad, His Divine Loving Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai! Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Astudara Sata Shri Srimad Sri Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai! Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Astudara Sata Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai! Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Astudara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai! Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Sat Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai! Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai! Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai! Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana Ki Jai! Rajabhumi Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai! Shri Navadvipaya Pudam Ki Jai! Shri Jagannath Puri Purushottam Sitra Dham Ki Jai! Shri Radhadash Dham Ki Jai! ISKCON Amsterdam Ki Jai! Shri Shri Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki Jai! Nitai Gaur Premanande
Hari Hari Bol.
Oh, glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, glories to the assembled
Hare
devotees.
Krishna.
Oh, glories to the assembled
Hare
devotees.
Krishna.
Oh, glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Namaste.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for coming and participating in our Sunday Feast Festival. A lot of new faces. Let's start with that. Please raise your hand. Here for the first time. Please come and stand. Maybe okay, she's not walking out. Jagdish Prabhu can give gifts. Prabhupada. Small gifts for everyone.
Hold your hands.
Please
Keep your hands
your
right.
name. Satish.
Your name?
Ravi.
Ravi.
Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna. Maybe different book, Jagdish, that is there for the same family, so we just
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Your hand raised for the first time. Behind you also.
Hare Krishna.
That's Dutch, huh? Yeah, so maybe you get English.
You don't speak Dutch.
Maybe he has not learning.
You?
English?
English. What's your name?
Richa, thank you for coming, Richa. Hare Krishna.
English, yeah. Okay. One moment. Yeah. Samantha.
Samantha, thank you. Hare
This
Krishna.
one, Prabhu, this one.
There's a Prabhu here.
English, yeah. Oh, you already got one, but I don't have any more.
Okay, then the Dutch one.
Here. There are here also different ones.
It's your first time here, Prabhu? Really? Yeah, he knows us well, but maybe not from Amsterdam.
What's your name?
Anuradha.
Anuradha.
Ooh.
English?
Yes.
Anuradha was singing also before. Right?
Yeah.
Really?
Hare Krishna.
I'm from Kolkata,
Ah,
so I'm from the land of Sri Chaitanya and
the city of Prabhupada.
yes, absolutely.
Very nice. Hare Krishna.
Nice.
Anyone
I
else?
was about to ask you how do you like Navadvip and
After. That's
Anyone else for the first time? No? That's it. Hare Krishna. Okay, today's wonderful dated decoration was a group of devotees, Nartaki Radha Mataji and I don't know who else will be Mataji. Yana also? Who? Just yourself? Okay, amazing.
It's like
Very nice decoration.
springtime, alive.
Yes, very nice decoration for deities. Deity worship is taken care by Rangadika Mataji. Brajarani usually would be some feast Pujari, but I think she is on vacation for next few weeks. Rangadika Mataji has done a wonderful job worshipping the deities. Thank you so much, Mataji. Also, all the other devotees who take care of the deities. Mr. Sakhi Mataji and Premalata Mataji, Janakanath Prabhu, Jagadish Prabhu, and I don't know who else. That's it, I guess. Manjari Mataji also. Premalata. Yes. Thank you all. Hare Krishna. The Sunday feast was cooked by also a group of devotees. Anchal Mataji, Lakshmi Mataji, one more Lakshmi Mataji, Rubal and Namita and Yana and Sachin Prabhu. Yeah, let's thank all these devotees. It's a big feast today. So the good thing is there's so much of prasada. The bad thing is there's so less people, which is also a good thing. You all need to eat a lot or take home or however you like. There's so much of prasadam today. So let's thank all these devotees by Lord Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Wants to speak about Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Thank you. Yes, the lecture today was from this book, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and we have the whole series. It's in this book. It's a tiny, little smaller, I call it version, but same, complete. It is very beautiful. It's got lots of. Every book has lots of pictures from the previous acharyas and the past times. Also nice for the children, and it's so edifying and it's so pure. And it's wonderful to have it in your home. We had recently a very nice, I call it, a project that we were giving it for a very minimum price. So I'm inclined today to still continue that. That means that whole box will be 79 euros only. Whatever you give more is for the temple. And anyway, so I hope you can take advantage of it. Is there anyone who feels it's spontaneous like yes? We have a few left, namely. It is such a good investment. It's much better than this whole Bitcoin. I didn't want to curse in front of the date. But yeah, it is a wonderful thing. So I hope you recognize it. Maybe Paramatma in your heart will inspire you. Say, okay, let me try. You can always give it away if you don't like it. Okay? This is very nice. But Chaitanya is really like, please, come, wake up. And another thing about the Harinam, thank you so much for being open to hear all that. There's another opportunity this Saturday, not so far, in Hoofddorp. We'll be going at 12 o'clock. And after the Harinam, it's very nice. We're going to have prasadam feast. Try and really taste well today, because next week, he and his wife will host the devotees who go on Harinam in their home. So that will be like 2 to 30. It's very nice. Then we'll have bhajans. You get to relax and make new friends. It's so nice. You're all welcome. So please, if you want to know the address will be in the temple program app. So if you're not in the app group, please give your number and we'll gladly inform you. Yeah, at the table you can do that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. So next week, please take all the rest you want, because from next Saturday onwards, so with this time, we'll be starting a whole, almost a month of marathon activities with this convention.
It's called festival. Marathon is tiring. Festival.
Festival marathon. Let's put it like that. Because so 22nd April. That's Monday following next week. We'll be having His Holiness Swami Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj visiting us again. So we'll have program with him on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at different parts of Netherlands. We'll put the programs in the newsletter. And then Friday is going to be Kadambakaran Maharaj Vyas Puja in Radhadesh, so many devotees perhaps go there. Saturday is going to be King's Day, so that's our big program here. We're going to serve more than 500 devotees come from all over Europe.
500?
That's what we served last year.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's Harinam on the streets with all the great residents of Amsterdam and around who come and dance on the streets, and we also go and dance on the street, and we make a big festival in the memory of Kadambakaran Maharaj. Right after that, a week we'll have Amsterdam Kirtan Mela. That's 4th and 5th of May. His Holiness Satyananda Swami Maharaj is going to come. So that Kirtan Mela is going to be here just across the street in a couple of blocks away in a beautiful church or Ranikar. And Sunday is going to be Holy Name Retreat in a yoga studio nearby, near I. And we'll also have a Sunday feast with Satyananda Swami here in the temple. End of month, May, we're most certain that His Grace Gauranga Prabhu from Chopati is going to come. So that's almost certain. We're yet to find his travel details. So June we are also hopeful, very hopeful that His Grace Mahatma Prabhu will come.
Yes, I know.
So it's going to be a big couple of months for us. So please get nice Krishna conscious rest or relaxation next week, however much you want, and afterwards it's going to be little bit more engaging, and I need support from many of us as much as possible. If you want to just support us through your financial contribution, that's more or less is equal to coming and doing things here also. Maybe some of you are with family and can't make it, but please give us financial contribution so that you can also, your family, your ancestors, everybody will be benefited.
Can you tell them about the 3 levels
Of which one?
the sponsorship?
Uh,
Was it the Balaram and Radharani?
No, we're not doing it anymore.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
doing it. I became a Balaram.
Thank you. I mean, in the sense, we're not doing that stages like that. But yeah, if you want to contribute to King's Day, it's around 4,000 euros of expense. We just raised the whole
King's Day poster?
King's Day. Let's put King's Day first.
It just came out, right?
Yeah. It's, as I said, is around 4,000 euros of expense. Mostly because of increasing cost of prices in the world right now. So we were able to keep it under 2,500 euros before, but nowadays it's just everything is so expensive. If you want to contribute, please just approach me or Toshan or Madhuri Bhakti outside. Just be a part in making this festival a grand success. The Harinam will start from temple around 11:30. Actually, the temple party starts much ahead. Around 10 o'clock, 9:30, devotees start storming into temple. There's going to be huge kirtan here in the temple. We're going to decorate also. Around 3:30, we take lunch. This is near the Rijksmuseum, right? The Rijksmuseum, we take lunch. We're planning for a 12-course meal. Let's see how that turns out. Then ends at Fondel Park in the evening.
The second Harinam, because it's
Yeah, the
divided
second
into.
Harinam after the
Do
lunch.
you have a little Harinam picture of that, like the movie?
Yeah, not right away.
Not right away.
No.
That Harinam, then nobody minds. Everybody's on the street, everybody's in orange, everybody is, most part people are drunk. They don't mind, they don't recognize you. You just come, you mingle, and you get so ecstatic. This is the best, it's the highlight of the year actually. Because why? Because they're all going to be chanting with us. They're really
This is
massive.
last year,
It's amazing.
2023.
Yeah, it's just amazing. See how nice. People are coming from Europe, all kinds of, here are see them here. Such a nice festival. See so much orange.
Yeah, Mahavishnu Swami.
It's just a party. It's a festival on the street. A holiday.
Then you can put the Kirtan Mela one.
Oh yeah, Kirtan Mela. Wow. Tosin is
What video?
very
No,
fast.
that's
The flyer.
flyer of Kirtan Mela.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, our festival season is opening.
yes. It's coming up. Oh, this one. You need to register for this festival if you want to be a part. Still we are, many times people ask us why we're charging and thinking that we're making money out of it, but even after charging, we are into losses last year, we will be in losses this year. If somebody wants to sponsor any of the traveling devotees travel, please approach me or Ron or Toshan or anyone, because as I said, everything is so expensive nowadays, and unfortunately money doesn't grow in trees. It would be so nice, it would have been, that would have been the case.
I know, I really appreciate him. He's doing all the accounting, all the bills, he's got the headaches, you can see him. Let me get up. You know, I tell you, if you want to get purified in an easy way, you just give part. The Christians, they know it. What they call it? Tithing or something?
Yep.
10%? Isn't it? 10% of the income?
I wasn't.
No, you didn't do it, but you know about it, right? Part of it, the thing is, this life, it is complicated. We're getting entangled with everything we do. Even when we try to do good, we get karma, you know? But when we actually, just like the Pandavas, they went all over the planet to collect riches for Maharaj Yudhishthir's Rajasuya sacrifice. It took years, right? To conquer the riches and get the kings to contribute. And then they had this Mahayagya. So we're having the Sankirtan Yagya. That is, as I was trying to say, the way to purify the whole Kali Yuga. Us, everyone else who hears it. This is the best thing to spend your money on. I'm sincere. I'm also going to do it. Actually, I also, when I was young, when I was 20, I will shamelessly say that I gave 250,000 guilders for the altar in Radhanesh. I actually did that. So if you ever been to Radhanesh, anybody? Yeah. That altar was built by the intelligence of my guru, who used it for the Shingasam in Radhanesh. And you know, I've been through so many things in life, but I always feel protected by Lord Krishna. You know, it is such a great mercy if we can give even 10 cents to Krishna. So please take advantage. And don't let him worry about it and worry that his wife will be worried. We're trying to do big things. We were like the 10 people. It is, you know, we can't do it by ourselves. Please help. I know you can.
1 minute.
I know you want to, you know, make progress and do good. This is a good place. I have 40 years of experience. It's really true. Really, please consider it. And even your 10 cents, we are very grateful. It's not about big money. It's about building community, participating, everybody, feeling belonging. You're not at home, you may be lonely sometimes. Come here, make friends, be a friend. You'll be happier. I guarantee it. That's how it works.
That's our Kirtan Mela last year. It's such a beautiful location, and Satchidananda Maharaj. We have some of the best Kirtaniyas from around. Yep, that's it. So I get carried away with when I sing Kirtan with Maharaj usually. Satchidananda Maharaj, we met him last week in Golokadham. He has conveyed his best wishes to all of us. He will be coming here in 2 weeks. He's excited to come and be a part of our growing Krishna conscious community here in the Netherlands. He's very happy that we are doing very well.
In 2 weeks?
Sorry, 3 weeks. First week of May. So that brings us to the end of today's announcement. We need a bit of support in serving out prasadam. If somebody has energy, you can please support Vivek and Toshan in serving out.
Cleaning the kitchen.
And also in cleaning the kitchen. Can somebody help us with cleaning kitchen afterwards? Anyone? Okay, we have a few people. Thank you so much. So thank you very much. We usually end with Vrindavan meditation. On the amazing darshan of Shri Karnita Gaurachandra. There is on the back Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram. Let us absorb ourselves in this mood of Vrindavan where we all come together and serve Kirtan. That's Vrindavan basically. In Prabhupada tells all his places in the entire world, everywhere, but Krishna's holy names are being sung, devotees are coming together, singing Hare Krishna mantra, that's Vrindavan. With that consciousness of cooperation and serving together, we sing Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Jaya Shri Vrindavan, Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Jaya Shri Vrindavan, Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Jaya Shri Vrindavan. Sing again, louder. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Jaya Shri Vrindavan. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Jaya Shri Vrindavan. Jaya Jaya Shama ki jai, Ram Ram ki jai.